Hello. Adrian here. Yes, it's my robot voice again. What did you expect me to do unboxing just like any other person? And so completely seriously, I decided to record the video without commenting on it because I thought the quality would suffer. Not only that I was holding the phone in one hand, but I was also trying to somehow capture every moment on the recording so that I wouldn't accidentally record a place where you can't see the cards like a window or monitor screen. As for the quality of the cards themselves, I am satisfied. Well, maybe almost satisfied. Somehow I was confused by the information about how the horizontal cards should be positioned for printing, hence it turned out that the weapon cards and bars have the back of the cards turned 180 degrees. Now if you look at it logically, after all, weapon cards have an icon in the upper right corner informing about the cost just like regular units. After all, I set it up so that it would be easier for the player in hand to locate the cards by the cost of the cards. That's where my mistake is, but I also preferred to do it the first time I printed it to be sure what to do later with subsequent packs. As for the delivery time, it takes about 2 months from the US to Poland. I mentioned this because I once had a conversation with another card game developer who is just starting out and looking for help. The man is from the Czech Republic. So I suppose other European countries have similar waiting times. As for the opinion on the strange smell of the cards, it is. I confirmed that right after opening the box they have a specific smell. I associate it a bit with something metallic. I can't quite pin down what the smell is. After these few days of video footage, when I now write the script and smell the cards, the smell is still there. Perhaps it takes more time for the smell to disappear. Back to the appearance of the cards. I am satisfied. I don't expect some unknown quality. And by the recent scandals that Hasbro did with MTG, I have nothing to complain about. Well, unless we expect quality like Force will have. Color-wise, I am satisfied. It also helped to preview before printing how the cards will look like. Apropos of preparing for printing, my cards that you see online and that I prepared for printing are completely different files. I won't use watermarks to protect the cards. It's enough to inform you that you still need to put some corrections on the cards before printing, otherwise they won't look like the ones you see on the screen now, ha ha ha. I also like the sharpness of the text printed on the cards. I am easily able to read the names of the cards, their uses, the flavor text which is written in a different font, and even my signature and card series number. The keywords are easy on the eyes thanks to the color scheme I kept. I think adding a black background with colored text for the keywords is the perfect solution. As for the faction icons, this was also done well. The icons are visible, but not so much that they make it difficult to read the text of the mechanics of a given card. True, the text is bold, but even the thinner font that acts as a reminder of what the keyword does is still easy to read. And that's the point. As for the cutting of the cards, I am also satisfied. I'm just reviewing the Rikirian deck again, and out of 40 cards only one has a slightly badly cut frame. In the sense that maybe half a millimeter too much of the card was cut to the left or right. To spot such a cavity you have to stop over the card in question and look at it a little longer. If I'm honest, this is not a big problem. And I'm saying this as a person who does graphic design, and while designing cards I was bothered by cavities where somewhere I had a bright line 1 pixel thick, but the color of that line was so striking that I then manually edited the card again before printing. Sometimes Canva likes to play pranks on me. I also compared the quality of the cards from my game against the Duel Masters card game. During the comparison a funny thought occurred to me. Well, Duel Masters cards show the year 2004 and mine show the year 2022. One might be tempted to say that my game is a child of Duel Masters, but this is just such a silly funny comparison with a game that is one of my main inspirations. Comparing the two games, I feel that my cards are more rigid, more hard, but also more slippery. At least it's clear that the cards weren't made of tissue paper or just anything, ha ha ha. Of such other curiosities, I put the cards in protective shirts. I knew they were unlikely to fit all the cards back into the box, but unfortunately the box was designed with dimensions to the millimeter, so the cards fit. But they can't have shirts, otherwise you'll fit no more than half of the cards, because you have to put them in at a slant. The last thing I want to mention in this material, which is no longer directly related to unboxing. I'm working on an instruction that will be implemented in a more accessible way. I tried to compress the content by at least half relative to this textual instruction from Word. Unfortunately, this will not work, or maybe 100. And this is because this old instruction itself contains information a little badly written, which can mislead novice players or make it difficult to understand the game. I put the design of the instructions on hold for a while. First of all, I received a pack of cards, so it was a priority, and secondly, I also have a job and don't always have time to realize such things. That would be it for now. I would like to thank everyone who follows this YouTube channel, is active on the Discord group, as well as those who write to me directly about something. It's very motivating when someone asks not only about the game itself but also about the history of my fictional universe. I put any links in the description. On the platform of the Game Crafter there is a pack of cards available. If you can't stand it, you can finally buy the cards in physical form. Best regards to all.